Hello everyone, welcome back. Last episode we traversed through the Berg volcano, and now we're just gonna hop right into the boss fight, and then hopefully start our quest towards Lenegis. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay. This looks like the guy we fought at the beginning of the game.
What the hell is that thing? Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later.
I mean, where better to farm
Gets into town, it's
fire
going to
astral
cause
energy
chaos.
than from
We
a
need to take
volcano,
it down
right?
and move on. Let's go.
$47.
But we have no
Okay.
choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Oh.
Here it comes. Focus.
On your toes, everyone.
I wonder when I get to
turning tail
play the
doesn't
game.
seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
I want to hit it.
Are you?
Do you even have to ask?
Alright, I don't get to
Of course
attack.
I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
Is
Oh.
summoning Zoogles?
Oh.
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Tucked away.
What's he doing?
Came between heaven and earth. Eat dirt. Away.
Oh, okay.
Now you see what I can.
Lightning.
Oh, that's bad. We gotta move.
Sleep now.
Woo! Orin's dead. Poor Rin. What is my camera angle doing? Where are you looking? Hello?
So much for.
Look sharp.
Sorry.
Lightning
This is easy enough,
Here, let
I
me
think.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Nothing gets
Perhaps
by
now
me.
isn't
Here
time.
come more.
I really don't.
Okay.
The enemy wields art.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Like me. Watch this. See what happened there as you crossed
Wow.
me.
Wow. Okay.
You fight better at a distance. The further away
That's
you
what I
are,
needed.
you have your dreams. I'll heal you all.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. I'm on.
I'll heal you all. This one's mine.
Probably should have let her get that heal off. Whoops.
Blow them away.
Here, let me help.
Okay, you try this.
Rage forward now. Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
One last guy? Easy?
Not today.
Raging. I never miss. Eagle fly. Now.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Here, let me help.
First aid.
This guy's huge.
Reinforcements
More
incoming.
summons? Okay.
Not a problem.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Smash you.
Oh, whoa, wait, whoa. I did not realize everyone's dead. What happened?
I still have some fight left in me.
This camera angle sucks. Why is it like this?
They're all
Xion died again. Why?
not scared.
Oh, healing circle. That's huge. That looks bad. Who's this guy?
You, Xion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Oh, don't, like, hit the ground or anything.
Cause havoc and destruction.
That's what I didn't want to see. I don't like that. Not this again. Xion dies again. Lol.
I can't lose. It's about to strike.
Sure is.
Stop, everyone. This one's all mine.
Was that
Everyone all right?
avoidable?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
How
That-
are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
That doesn't seem...
Watch and learn. That's enough.
Like, what? I mean,
Go
Ooh. Bonk. I just got an achievement. No way. That's it? Huh. That was a little anticlimactic.
Everyone okay?
Though I guess, I mean,
I think so.
we legitimately could have just completely
That thing
wiped
scared
from
the
that
pants
attack.
off me.
A different aura than others Zeugles,
Yeah.
didn't it?
It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on
Its
us either.
elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Now we're looking for our starship. Ooh, an achievement. Cool. Oh, secret key? To use certain door in Calaglia. Simply beholding it makes one wonder what lies beyond the threshold. So we just push forward, I guess? Sure. Easy enough. Whoa. This is a lot different than the rest of Calaglia. It's very
is that
pretty.
it over there?
Whoa.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
Getting flashbacks to landing it.
No, but I have seen this starship before.
I think a 300-year-old starship's operational. Do we even know
This is
anyone
it.
that could work on a starship?
This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll
What?
take a look at the internals.
What?
Damn. I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
So am I.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Dang, let that sink in.
Yeah. But you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Do you think this will be like a
Law's
customizable
right.
little base that we
Ringwell
get?
too.
That'd be cool.
You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
And they're showing all the way in the back. Not saying anything.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem
What
to
do you
be
mean it
operating.
should
However,
fly? Look at that
considering
thing.
how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to
Oh,
sit around here
campfire.
and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave?
There it
We
is.
should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
This is Lenegis prep time. She's young, but she falls asleep. Sleepy baby. Baby time. Yep, I'm sure. Oh. Campfire. Whoa. That's a wallpaper right there.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus?
I did.
After all, this
I
is the
called it.
sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The
Wha-
rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the
I'm
Renan
so
homeworld
excited to
leave
go.
Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a
I
fight.
like space travel.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
Thank you, Manuel.
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim,
What?
right?
What?
And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight.
I do.
But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
So, there are three
right.
other wedges.
If
Like,
we
through
can
the,
take
like,
it
the little
back,
wedges
then Shion can
things.
finally get rid of her thorns.
So, are we just gonna ignore them until we come back?
Shion?
Isn't that a huge safety problem?
Yeah.
Whatever, I guess. I don't know. Shion's gone. See him. How do you sleep like that?
Where? Shion?
Oh, where'd she go? Party just made it. Oh, just
Where
me
did
now.
Shion go? How could she just go off on her
What
own?
the? Wow. She's hiding. You are a terrible hider, Shion. What is she doing?
Shion. Shion!
Where you go? Oh!
It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Stay out of my way.
What the?
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Pull the trigger. I dare you. See what happens. Got him. Weak. Weak. I'm glad me screaming woke them up.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Oh, yeah, I remember that was...
I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Whoa.
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
Shut up, Kisara. He's asking a good question.
Believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
Probably the same way
My
that you can't
thorns.
feel pain.
They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me.
Okay.
I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death.
When my thorns
That's
free
the
themselves,
worst voice line I've ever heard.
it'll be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
This definitely complicates things.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
Lol, no, I
If
lied.
I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you.
That's really sad, actually.
Before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
and that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
That's too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way. Helpin'?
Beast. Giga Chad mode. Look at him.
Dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
Dude,
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says.
Alvin can really take a hit. Look at this guy. That has to hurt so much.
We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Oh,
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too?
Shion, what do you want?
isn't the Renaissance Alma this like all-powerful thing? Just figure it out.
Decide not to fight fate. I will, even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
That's my man.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too.
Don't care.
My
Sorry.
heart When I told you before, neither of
Don't
you
care.
are alone
Don't
in
care.
this at all.
No one cares, concerned.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope. Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago.